Suresh.
That's my dad.
This is my daughter.
Last week we made a cup of chai. This week I asked my dad to teach me how to make an Indian dish called
Channa Masala.
So today we're going to teach you how to make Channa Masala.
What you need to do is soak these garbanzo beans for at least 5 to 6 hours. But I have a little shortcut. Before we pressure cook these garbanzo beans, we need to add few things in there. First, number one, a tea bag goes in there.
Dad, the paper is still on there.
That's okay. And then we have few bay leaves.
What's a bay leaf?
A bay leaf is for the fragrance and flavor. And I have a little stick of cinnamon. And then I have a few cloves, black cardamom.
Just to recap, we have soaked the beans for 5 to 6 hours. You put them in the pressure cooker. You have thrown in here 1 Lipton tea bag.
What the tea bag does, under pressure, it releases the tannic acid. It helps cook the garbanzo beans all the way to the core. 1 tea bag, any kind of tea bag is fine.
And then you also put bay leaves. Now, how do you spell bay? Is it B-A-Y?
Yeah.
Are we going to be smelling the chana?
Yeah.
And then we have
2 or 3 cloves, 2 green cardamom, and 1 black cardamom.
If I don't have all these ingredients, is it okay to just pressure cook the beans as they are?
Yes, that's perfectly okay.
Yeah. So these ingredients will help it with the flavor and the taste,
yes,
but you don't need them. Got it. How high?
It should be medium high.
A lot of people don't use pressure cookers. How long does this guy have to sit on the stove?
Once it gets all heated up, about 6 to 7 whistles.
And how long will that take? Like 10 minutes?
Yeah, about 10 minutes.
Okay, sounds good. So let's turn it on and wait.
Okay, all right.
We are now waiting.
These are the basic spices that I use in Channa Masala. This is your ground coriander powder, cumin powder, whole cumin seeds, and this is the roasted pomegranate seeds that I used only in Channa Masala. This one is dried mango powder. This one is chaat masala. 1 teaspoonful of each one of these masala go in the Channa Masala, and there you have it. I put some oil.
What kind of oil is that?
I use canola oil, or you can use any kind of oil except olive oil. I put onion in there. I cook it for a few minutes.
Smells good.
When the onions are a little bit tender, I put the ginger garlic paste in there. Now I have the whole cumin seeds. I'm gonna put the cumin seeds and let them cook for a few minutes maybe. A little bit done. Just cook for a few minutes maybe. I'm gonna put the tomatoes in there, which I've already chopped. And then we're gonna pour the channas, which are already cooked. Now is a good time to add some spices.
Aren't there enough spices in there?
No, we have all these spices. The ground pomegranate seeds, that gives this, not only makes it darker, but it gives it a tangy taste. So I'll pour the whole thing in there. Then next I'm gonna add the ground coriander powder, ground cumin powder. Then I'm gonna put some dried mango powder.
Okay, so if I don't have all of these spices, can I still make this dish?
Yes, you can still make the dish if you have ginger and garlic paste, ground coriander, ground cumin seeds. We add some salt and pepper. Can you smell it?
Yeah, it smells really good.
Now this is gonna take a few minutes.
Okay.
All the spices get part of the chana. So let's keep it covered and let it cook for a few minutes. So looks like the chanas are ready. It's smelling heavenly.
It smells very good.
We pour the chana in this nice stainless steel container.
I don't really like a lot of spice. And a lot of people have this stereotype that Indian food is very spicy. But as you just saw, he didn't put any type of chili in there. It was all spice for flavor. So if you do like spice, you can add green chili, or what do you recommend if you want to make it spicier?
Usually in this dish, people finely chop the green chilies and they put it on top.
Ooh. So if you like spice, try the green chili.
This dish you can eat it either with a naan bread if you have it, or with rice, or with just a regular bread, or with roti, anything.
I think you can even eat it by itself too, because it has a lot of protein in it, right?
Yes.
So it's very healthy. I'm a vegetarian, so this
Yes.
would be the perfect dish. And I also noticed that in the past, when you've made this dish, I have seen chunks of potatoes in there.
Sometimes I put potatoes in there,
Oh, okay.
but my wife doesn't like potatoes, and she said leave the potatoes out.
I love potatoes. Wow.
And then
It's very good. You have made such an amazing dish, and now I learned how to make it. One thing that I will say is every time I have eaten this dish, I've always been intimidated because I didn't know what was floating around in there. So sometimes I would eat it and I would leave some chunks on the side. But now that you actually made it from scratch in front of me, I am not afraid to eat the entire thing, including the sauce, because I saw exactly what you put in there, and it's clean, it's healthy, and it's great that I now know what goes into this dish. I wanted to ask you, what was your first dish that you made that you were like, wow, I want to learn how to cook, I want to make more dishes?
this was my first dish because when I was growing up in Delhi, on my way to school, I used to stop and get some channa and some naan. So do you like this channa, or you like the one when you get it in the restaurant?
Oh my God, what a trick question. Well, I like to eat very clean, so I would say this because it was home cooked. I know exactly what you put in there. It's healthy, it's full of protein, and it's probably gonna fill me up, and it's delicious. So I would say this one. That didn't take very long. I mean, I think it took longer to prepare it.
What were your favorite dishes that Mom and I cooked for you when you were growing up?
I love your dals. So Sindhi dal, the
Yellow dal?
yellow dal, black dal, five dal.
Do you want to learn to make the dal next week?
Yeah,
maybe?
let's do it next time.
Okay.
Next week.
So let's make a dal next week then.
All right, high five.
Okay.